Good morning, good people. It's Monday, January 13th. It's my birthday. I was born in 1947, so you make a math. However, at the same time, when people ask me how old I am, I don't like this word old. I say I'm 60 plus. I had a friend who says that she is 50 plus, and a real 50 plus. And when people ask what's your age, she says, I am 70. And people say, wow, you look so good for 70. So I look probably good for whatever age I am. Last week, we recorded the first session about how to buy, sell, and finance condominiums. And I received a number of comments. One of them was for me to smile. Now, if I'll smile, you'll not be able to see my eyes at all. So, but I am smiling more. Second thing, I already pre-recorded the class, which I expected to have according to my program on this coming Wednesday. But then number of things happen in between and related to condominiums. So I wanted to share with you, and I made 5 points about them. So number one was I have a friend, a real estate agent, who we worked together for many years. And we had lunch with her about 2 months ago. And she was telling me that she's expecting to get a listing on a condo. And I immediately jumped, says, oh, I can help you to find lenders. And she says, no, I don't need it, okay? And then there was a buyer who wanted to buy it, and there was a real estate agent who was representing the buyer, and they submitted the file to quote-unquote their lender, and 2 weeks later to find out that it's non-warrantable, as I expected. I didn't expect, but at least this possibility existed, and therefore this lender cannot do it. And now ball is into my court. I have to perform, and in very short time. And I asked question, do you have condo questionnaire? Turns out they don't. They didn't order. In other words, they ordered condo package, but there was no condo questionnaire. It's a must. Now, HOAs usually charge money for this. So usual process is when you have a condo listing, you have to get not only general condo documents, but also condo questionnaire filled out, because without this, lender cannot determine what's going on, and they cannot determine what kind of project is warrantable or not warrantable. This is a must. So now both of them working, contacting HOA, and I'm going to get it, and only then I'll be able to send to different lenders and to find out who can fund this, okay? Now, this brings to different story, which happened to my colleague. She had a client who went to their bank, Wells Fargo Bank, and 3 weeks later to find out that they cannot do this loan in spite of 30% loan to value because of issues with HOA. Okay, it happens, as I discussed before, all the time. But when a client called us, my colleague reached out to 2 different lenders. Both of them said okay on this project. And meantime, client also went to the other banks. He was shopper. I don't like to work with shoppers, but she presented to him 2 options. One of them was Rocket lender, who is common knowledge, but they didn't have the best rate, and therefore, but they could close fast. But client have chosen 1/8 better rate, and she closed with different lender, and client at the end wasn't grateful. So this happens, but this is a very good example of what we are doing and how people are getting stuck when they don't listen to my suggestions. When you have a condo project, if it's more than 4 units, you have to find somebody like myself who will get you a condo approved by the lenders. Now, meantime, there are 2 other things happened. One of our lenders, we found that they can do reverse mortgages, which is subject by itself. We talk about this. Without FHA approval on condominiums. It's a big one. Another lender can make loans on condominiums with only 1% down payment. It's a very special program, but the fact that it can be done on condominiums is really unique, because condos you need to have 20-25% down to get a better rate. And the last thing is that this is my book. It's my first book. And what I recommend anyone who is in mortgage business, in real estate business, to read it. It's very simple. It explains 5 C's. When you understand 5 C's, you understand how to sell real estate, because everyone has to have those 5 C's. Any questions, please call me. Manny Kagan, 415-225-7920. Thank you.